So let's just vegan, go vegan.
So today I want to share with you my vegan story, how I became a vegan. And it all started when I was about 7 years old and I was trying to get out of a school Christmas dinner. And my mum wanted me to have this Christmas dinner. And actually my mum was actually vegetarian at the time. So I thought, maybe if I say I'll be vegetarian, then my mum might let me out of school dinners. And it worked. And she said, you know, oh, if you feel that way, you can be vegetarian, sure, no problem. And the funny thing was, I've actually stuck with, I've always been vegetarian up until the age of 23. So it wasn't just that reason, you know. I think as a child I started to make a connection myself. You start to realise that chicken, pork, turkey, beef is coming from living beings, it's coming from animals. And as a child I've always grown up with lots of animals around, cats, and I always loved them. So I did become very uncomfortable with the thought, even the smell of meat. And you know, as a child, one time they made a mistake at the school and they didn't provide a vegetarian option for the school dinners. And I ended up, they said, you know, there's nothing for vegetarians today, sorry, you're going to have this. Eat everything on your plate. And I felt so uncomfortable and so disgusted by eating an animal. And I've always felt a bit kind of uneasy around people next to me eating the meat and stuff as well. When you know where it's coming from. So, you know, I did stick with this up until the age of 23. When I was 23, I decided, you know, at that time I'd moved out of home. I started doing my own shopping, and in the supermarket, buying cheese just didn't feel right. I just didn't want to. I don't know. I kind of knew something in the back of my mind about the dairy industry, and so I just cut out cheese. And you know, before then I'd actually already cut out the milk, perhaps because it was too confrontational. I knew that it was coming directly from a cow and didn't feel right having that. So I did see like a few documentaries. One of them was like a little cartoon called The Matrix, and it doesn't actually talk anything about veganism as such, like milk or eggs, but it was you know, showing them the horrors of factory farms in cartoon form. So it's a good little video to watch if you're very, you know, easily upset. And that kind of woke me up and reminded me, you know, suffering is going on. So, you know, I just thought, you know, go to the next level, go vegan. And, you know, it was the best decision I've ever made. Right away I looked for more information online. I sought other vegan friends to, you know, get more information, to make friendships with. I went on meetup.com, really awesome website. Started doing some animal rights demonstrations and met some really awesome people. And when I was travelling, I travelled around Asia as a vegan, and Australia. I stayed in a vegan household. We used to go out on so many picnics and potlucks together. And yeah, it's the best decision I've ever made. After about a month of being vegan, I started feeling really energetic and healthy. My skin started to clear up. I wasn't expecting to feel that because we're all told, you know, you need animal products in your diet. Soon learned the truth after watching the film Forks Over Knives, great film. And yeah, that's my vegan story. Please show me your vegan story or your vegetarian story, and yeah, post me your comments and questions below.